they putting Trump behind bars or what?
I told you.
Nah, they ain't getting them.
I called this one.
They ain't getting them.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm shocked. Because if you go back and listen to Old Brandy's podcast, you couldn't tell me that he wasn't gonna get locked up, right? I knew he was gonna get locked up. Then there was a point, and there was a period where I was like, nah, it's not happening. Yo, he's been averaging 1 indictment a month for the past 4 months.
He's like Kodak Black. Him and Kodak got the same.
Nah, bro. And now he's got 91 criminal charges. Fannie Mae Willis. I don't even know if her name is Fannie Mae, but I call her Fannie Mae because she don't play. Fannie Mae Willis. When she hits you with the RICO, she hits you with the fucking RICO, bro. Fannie Mae is the same prosecutor in Atlanta who hit Young Thug and YSL with the RICO. And now she just hit Old Thug and goddamn OCL with the RICO. Old Caucasian life different, bro. She hit Giuliani. She hit his lawyer. Like, she hit 19 people, yo.
She better hope it sticks, bro, because if it doesn't stick, it's guaranteed presidency.
With the RICO's easier to prosecute.
I have a theory about that now.
Just one person has to turn.
Oh, it's 19 people, somebody guaranteed to flip.
Yeah.
91 criminal charges, a lot of those shit is gonna stick to Trump. Here's the thing about the presidency, and I want everybody in MAGA to understand this. I want all Republicans to understand this. No matter how much you love the guy, it's time to move on. It's time to move on.
Is it?
It's too much of a distraction.
He's too funny.
He's facing 91 criminal charges. There's a lot of different people running for president. Republicans, we already know how y'all get down. Y'all all gonna follow the leader regardless. Y'all are more unified than Democrats will ever be. It does not matter who is on your ticket as long as y'all get behind that person and vote for him. You already know all of y'all are gonna always fall in line with each other. It's time to move on from Donald Trump, y'all.
Wow.
It's just too much at this point. Because think about it, right? There's not an industry in America Donald Trump could be facing 91 criminal charges and still have a job. You know what I'm saying? They would have either suspended him, distanced themselves from him, fired him all together. There's gotta be some type of standard for running for president of the United States of America, bro.
Innocent until proven guilty, my
I'm with you, so let's put him on ice. You know what I mean? Until all this shit is over. If you live long enough, you come back and do it again in 2028. You know what I'm saying? But next year, nah, bruh. It's too much of a distraction. How you gonna have Trump on the debate stage? You know what I mean? Like there's certain things not even Trump is good enough to
We love
from.
distraction, my boy. We love distraction.
But even Republicans are bringing this shit up now.
Well, the problem is that they don't have anybody. So it's like DeSantis, all the Republicans start to get in line with DeSantis, and then he had his Howard Dean moment where he just continues to look like a goofy goober. So
it don't have to be DeSantis. Yo, Donald Trump, let's be honest.
And who is there?
Donald Trump is the first charismatic Republican president in a long fucking time. You know?
Yeah.
They've all been fucking tin cans.
Whoa, charismatic Republican president.
Yes.
God, George Bush was
No, he wasn't. He was just goofy.
No, he was
a goofball. He
genuinely charismatic, funny.
In a lick your elbows kind of way. In a Timmy, stop licking the window kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
It worked though. It worked.
I just think Republicans are that strong of a force that no matter who is the GOP candidate, they can get behind.
No, that's also true. I'm just saying they need someone with charisma to get behind. And right now,
not against Biden.
Well, outside of Trump, who can do it?
I think anyone.
DeSantis just
not DeSantis, because DeSantis is too. He's proven himself to be Trump-like. People don't want that right now.
No, that's not the issue. I think that he's just too goofy as a person. Like, people love his policies. Conservatives love his policies. And then there's Democrats that are like, yeah, I kind of like this guy's policies. And I like the fact that he's not just trying to be as salacious as Trump and just saying all these outlandish things. I like the fact.
He kind of is, though.
He is, yeah.
Like, even the stuff he tends to attack is like, do people really give a fuck about that, bro?
Yes, they do.
Like banning books in Florida, like
They do.
I don't think that's a national issue people care about.
They
like
do,
that,
they
bro.
do. But it doesn't matter. Point being,
The LGBT stuff, I think if he was to attack that more with religion, I think he'd have a better shot.
fair. There are
throughout the country.
I'm not saying that there are people that are right, but there are tons of people that feel very strongly about that. So
I think Mike Pence could be.
Get out of here. That guy's a fucking
So his biggest opposition is Ron DeSantis then. But him, Mike Pence is back. Fat Boy.
He's
what's Jelly Roll?
Fat Boy.
What's Jelly Roll name?
Chris Christie.
Chris Christie.
Yo, Christie,
you know what I'm saying?
Christie could do it.
That's what I'm.
If he wasn't fat. He doesn't look it. He doesn't look presidential. It's the reality that matters. He just doesn't look presidential.
Bruh, if he come out there and sing "Don't Save Me," if he come out there,
he said,
"Save me," come on, man.
Save me from myself.
Listen, I think there's a plenty of Republican candidates.
E-N and E-N and E-N.
They could get behind Tim Scott if they wanted to. They could get behind Tim Scott if they wanted to. They could get behind Tim Scott if they wanted to. I'm just saying, I just think it's time.
I don't think Tim Scott will do it, but the sleeper ticket.
No, Scott is running.
Let me get it out. I don't
okay.
think Tim Scott will do it, but the sleeper ticket is Trump and Tim Scott.
Nah, man.
I'm just telling you, if Trump and Tim Scott are on the same ticket.
It's time to back away from Trump.
Behind that Indian dude, I forgot his name.
Oh,
Vivek.
Ramaswamy or whatever?
Vivek.
Yeah, Vivek?
Yeah, we had him on Breakfast Club.
What do you think about him?
You know, I didn't fuck with nothing that he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because
What do you mean?
One thing in particular is that he just started voting when he was 30-something years old.
So he wasn't even in the process.
So you just started voting, but yet you want to, create legislation that makes it more difficult for people to vote. Like you want people to pass some type of civics test. You know what I'm saying? In order to know how to vote, and you just started voting at 30-something years old. It's like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. And I always feel kind of like leery about people like him who are anti-affirmative action when we know that his parents benefited from affirmative action. You know what I'm saying? It's just strange. I'm happy he came on the show. I'm glad, listen, I'm open to talking to anybody, and we actually do have a lot more Republican candidates coming, like Larry Elder's coming.
You can make the argument that his kids might be hurt by affirmative action.
I would think.
No. Affirmative action hurts his kids, not helps his kids.
Because he's privileged.
Not only is he privileged, but like for example, Asian students, they get like a 1,600 on the SATs. They don't get into Harvard because Harvard's keeping spaces open for people who will do worse. And because of affirmative action.
Yeah.
So let's say Harvard lets in these Native Americans that are getting a 1130 on the SAT because they're like, hey, we need to even some stuff out because of affirmative action. If you're an Asian, if you're an Indian who's gonna fucking ace the SATs, you're like, yo, the affirmative action isn't helping me, it's hurting me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they gotta do away with the legacy kids.
The legacy
kids ain't number white affirmative action.
Yeah.
Yeah.